4 months ago, I died. This is the machine that's keeping me alive. It's called an LVAD. Let's walk through what's on it. Make sure to stick around till the end so you can see the full functionality of this machine. What it's doing is it's going through a self-test. This is a little control sheet that I received when I was leaving the hospital about 4 months ago. So we're gonna walk through what's on it and the different meanings of different alarms. All right, so first one is these little small U-shaped side of the controller. These are gonna be when you're disconnected from a battery. So it'll flash a yellow orangey light. That's gonna be when you're just disconnected from one of your batteries. It's just basically telling you, hey, connect to power. Next, we have the diamond. So the diamond is gonna show up right here next to the actual battery life. The diamond basically tells you when you have low battery and or if you have about 15 minutes to connect to a new power source. So there is an internal battery inside of this controller that does last for 15 minutes. So if you were to get disconnected from your batteries or the wall, this does have a 15-minute battery life in it to make sure it keeps you alive. Alrighty, so the little wrench tool here that you see, basically that's when you call or contact the hospital. It will show up, call hospital contact. Basically, these are all gonna be associated with a malfunction through your actual device and or batteries, whatever it may be at that point. So next you have all of the red alarms. So these are gonna be actually something that's wrong with me. The first one is going to be a low flow alarm. You have two different versions of it. So the first one is the red heart that'll show up. Second piece you look for is the light, the green light right here. The first one is if it's off, it'll be just completely dark. There will be no green light. If it is a low flow that's below 2.5, then at that point the green light will still be on, but you'll also have the red flashing heart over here. Basically that means the flow through the pump is lower than what it needs to be, and it needs to be brought back up by there's different methods to be able to bring back up your flow. Alrighty, so now if you have the red heart with this dark again, and then you also have a red flashing over here on the little U part, that's basically going to mean that your pump is now disconnected. The drive line where it enters into the metal piece that connects up into your body, then that part is disconnected and you're no longer actually attached to your machine at all, and it's no longer, your pump is no longer on. The last ones on here are going to be the dark wrench, the dark circle. Call the hospital, that's something you need to do immediately. And then you get a red battery down here, that's going to be low battery, replace the battery power immediately. Last thing, this is a self-test of the actual controller itself. As you can see, every light is on right now. What it's doing is it's going through a self-test to make sure that this pump and the controller and everything like that are functioning properly. At the end, you'll see nothing is left on. It's just the green pump is working. And at that point, you know your controller's good.